is Hannah. Welcome to Yoga Kalarni. Today we'll do a short flow class and we'll start off warming up our wrists. So you can just begin to move your hands, open and close your hands, and start to go a little bit faster, feeling your forearms warming up, feeling your fingers warming up. And then hold a tight fist. Release your hands, try to spread your fingers out as wide as you can, and then shake out the wrists. You can hold one hand and gently pull. And do the same with the other hand. Just making some space in your wrist joints. Then hold the fingers of one hand, flipping the palm over until you feel a stretch up your forearm. And do the same with the other hand. Good. Give your hands another shake, open and close. You can circle the wrists, and then we'll come down to our hands and knees. Spread out your fingers, point your toes. And then look between your hands as you tuck your tailbone under, round your back, and relax your neck. And slowly lift your tailbone, arch your back, lift your chest, lift your head, feel your shoulders pull back and down. Then exhale as you tuck your tailbone, round your back, round your shoulders, relax your neck. Inhale as your tailbone lifts up, your back arches, your head lifts. Do that one more time in each direction, breathing out as you tuck your tailbone around your back. Breathe in as you lift your tailbone and arch your back, lift your head. Good, come to the middle and take your hands a few steps forward. Tuck your toes under and slowly sit back towards your heels, stretching out the sides of your waist. You can walk your fingertips forward a bit more. Listen to your breath flow in and out of your nose. Grip the mat with your hands. Slowly lift your knees, lift your hips, and start to pedal your feet in downward dog. Lift both heels up high, lift your hips up high, and then softly bend your knees and pull your hips back. And then straighten the legs. Once more, bend your knees. Feel your spine lengthen as you push with your hands and pull your hips back. And straighten the legs. Start to lower your heels and walk your feet forward. You can come up onto your fingertips. Take the feet hip width apart, bend your knees and let your torso drape over your legs, or prop yourself up at your elbows. You can let the torso or the head sway from side to side. And bring your hands to your thighs. Lift your chest halfway up. Feel the crown of the head stretch forward. And pull the shoulders back and down. Soften your knees. Reach your arms out to the side and inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you fold all the way down. Inhale as you lift halfway and lengthen out your back. Exhale as you fold forward. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Step your right leg back. Make a big step back. You can stay up on your fingertips and stretch the right heel back. Stretch the crown of the head forward. If you've forgotten about your breathing, take a few slow breaths, paying attention to your breathing. And drop your right knee, your back knee, and point your toes. Then plant your right palm and twist to the left. Reach your left arm high. Place the left hand on the ground, tuck your back toes and step back to plank. Keep breathing in plank. Feel all 10 fingers grip the ground. And then slowly lower to your forearms. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot and reach your left arm to the ceiling right arm to the ceiling in a forearm side plank. Try to keep your hips high. And then come back through to both forearms. Roll to the right outer edge of your right foot. Lift your left arm. Lift your hips. And then roll back through to your forearms. Push away from the ground with the forearms. Gently lower your hips. Point your toes. And then as you push away from the ground and gently pull back, feel the spine lengthen, feel the crown of the head lift. Feel your head pull up and away from the shoulders and turn your head to look to the right. And slowly turn your head and look to the left. Bring your head back to center. Lower your chest, lower your head. Let your head rest on your hands. And push the front of your hips into the ground and bend your right knee. Squeeze your right heel towards your right hip. You can point your toes or flex your foot. And then straighten the right leg back out. Relax your hips. Once more, push your hips down, bend your right knee. And lift your right thigh away from the ground. And slowly circle your right knee out to the side. Place the right leg down. And then lift the right foot up, lift the thigh, and bring it back in line with your opposite leg. Release your foot. Place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift up to plank and then downward dog. You can pedal your heels again. walk your feet to your hands. Inhale as you reach all the way over your head. Exhale as you fold forward. Lift halfway up and lengthen your spine. Exhale as you fold down. And bring your fingertips to the ground. Step your left foot back into a long lunge. You can stay on your fingertips, stretch back through the left heel and forward through the crown of your head. And breathe slowly in and out of your nose. And drop your left knee, your back knee, point your toes, plant your left palm onto the side of the mat and twist to the right. Try to reach your right fingertips up higher as you push away from the ground with the left hand. And place your right hand down. Tuck your back toes, step back to plank. Okay, lower to your forearms. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your right arm to the ceiling. If you feel your shoulders sinking down, your hips sinking down, push away from the ground, lift through the shoulder, lift through the hips. And then switch sides, transition slowly. Come back through the middle. Gently lower your hips, point your toes, and then push down and back with the forearms. Lift the chest, lift the crown of your head. And keep lifting as you slowly turn your head to the right. And then slowly turn your head to the left. Come back to the middle and lower your chest, lower your head onto your hands. Bend your left knee, squeeze your heel towards your hip, and try not to let the front of your hips come off the ground. And slowly straighten the left leg back out, shake your hips. Once more, bend your left knee. Lift your left thigh off the ground and slowly circle the left knee out to the side and place your foot down. And then lift the left foot, lift the left thigh as you bring your knee back in line with your hip and the foot down. Place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, push back up to plank and then downward dog. Take your feet apart. You can turn your toes out a little. Walk your hands back and drop your hips down between your feet into a squat. This can be a still squat, just holding the position, or an active squat, shifting your weight, moving around. Stay here for a few more breaths. Now walk your hands back out into a downward dog. And drop your knees to the mat. You can sit right back here or come to a more comfortable seated position, maybe with your bum on the ground or on a chair. Let your hands rest in your lap and relax your shoulders. You can close your eyes for the rest of this. Begin to lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Lift them up as high as you can. Feel the shoulders tighten around the ears. And then as slowly as possible, start to lower the shoulders back down. Really, really slow. Feel the tension melting as your shoulders drop down. And once they're all the way down, fully relax the shoulders, the neck. And once more, you can lift the shoulders up tightly towards the ears. Feel the muscles contract. And then slower than you think you can, lower the shoulders down. 1 millimeter at a time. You might feel a little bit jerky as they lower. Do your best. Once the shoulders are all the way down, fully relax your neck and your shoulders, your arms. Gently lower your right ear towards your right shoulder until you feel a stretch along the left side of the neck. Take a couple of deep breaths into that stretch. Continue to relax your shoulders down. Slowly bring your head back to the middle and let your left ear fall towards your left shoulder. Take a couple of slow breaths in this stretch on this side. Bring your head back to the middle. Feel the shoulders drop down and back. And slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Thank you for doing that with me.